The needs are overwhelming and the budget is tight. That's why Dallas will ask taxpayers to pass a $1 billion bond issue in November to pay for its most urgent needs. But tucked away inside that budget is an $800,000 project that News 8 learned could or should be fixed for free. News 8's Brett Shipp joins us now. He's got some details for us. Brett, what do you have?
That's right, John. So why would the city propose spending $800,000 to fix a problem that could or should cost nothing? That's what a group of North Dallas residents wants to know. What's more, they also say the issue poses a safety hazard the city should have already resolved.
Look at this. Look at this. The water's being redirected.
What some may see as a case of high water hysteria.
This is insane. The water used to come out of up there by the fence. Now the water comes out of this people's driveway.
Has created a river of fear for some far North Dallas residents.
The car is now stuck in the street.
A drama that could turn life-threatening, says neighbor Tracy Abbott. It sounds really dangerous.
It was very scary.
And did it used to be that way? When did it change?
When this fence went in.
That's right. This is a story about a fence and a pond and the neighbors who say their yards now flood because of that new fence. They say before the fence was built last year, pond floodwater would gently spill over this berm into the storm sewer in the street. Their new neighbor who just bought the land told the city he was only going to build a small wrought iron fence that would not impede the flow. What popped up instead was this.
There's no water coming out of this fence at all. You see this? No water. The water instead is going through their yard. The water's up over the creek. The water's in the Long's yard completely.
Residents say they've complained to Dallas City Hall and their council member Lee Kleinman.
They've done nothing about the danger. We've told them so many times about the safety hazards and about all the rules and regulations that city code, and they refuse to do anything.
Even more upsetting, they unearthed this email between the fence guy and council member Kleinman from last year. Fence guy to Kleinman. Unfortunately, I am still having trouble with a few of the neighbors. Kleinman writes back, regarding the problem with the neighbors, that's an understatement. They have asked me and staff to meet with them to discuss options. So Kleinman came up with a solution. Rather than tell the fence guy to tear it down, check this out. Go to the City of Dallas's website on their bond proposal webpage. There's a map there. Well, right here is a blue dot right where that fence is. You click on that and up pops, look at this, construction of a large intake structure behind the curb at a cost of $800,000. I caught up with Kleinman at City Hall last week. Okay, can the city just tell him to tear his fence down?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
But wouldn't it be cheaper rather than $800,000? Wouldn't it be cheaper just to say sorry?
Yeah, I would agree. It'd be less expensive to enforce or have the property owner correct a problem if the property owner created it.
The fence owner declined to talk on camera because some of the neighbors are suing him. But he says he's not tearing down his fence. City officials declined an on-camera interview, and they say they're now reviewing their handling of the fence case.
And it creates a flood condition.
But since we started asking questions, neighbors say for the first time, the city admits in writing, quote, the actual construction may not be wholly consistent with the design as permitted.
Look at this. Look at this.
Question is, will taxpayers have to pay nearly $1 million because the city failed to properly enforce its rules? Brett Shipp, Channel 8 News.